Alright, guys. I keep talking to you guys about the engineering of this collapse and all things leading up to it. This is a big one. Currency traders are being left out of the hiring process and even increasing the firing of currency traders among the new Wall Street. It's coming on Bloomberg Business, so you know Bloomberg, I'm sorry, and you know it's probably pretty good. And as it is pretty good, I want to talk to you because one source of mine said they're replacing them basically with just basically an algorithm system, and basically that can just be monitored and everything, and that's when you get all these super high sales that go through without anyone checking the data to find out if it's a human, if it's a AI system or what. And I think these guys are starting to get fired and stuff because they start noticing, hey, there's no people at the end of these trades. What's going on? Oh, don't worry about it. Well, I am very worried about it, actually. Thank you for noticing. Oh, that's not your job. So, this is actually a really good story, and I love this. So, this is basically the idea. Recruiter has one key piece of advice: take the pay cut. It's not easy to see they've been replaced by basically an algorithm. Charlie Stingler, a currency broker turned recruiter, has basically seen it all. One fired trader wept in his office. Another admitted he hadn't told his wife he was unemployed and left the house every day in a suit to sneak off to a coffee shop. Then there's the delusional guys who carefully explain how they're not interested in jobs that don't pay as well as they just lost. Stenger was laid off from ICAP PLC in 2013 and now works for Sheffield Haworth Limited, and tells the men and women he counsels, take the pay cut, and don't wait for the phone to ring. Basically saying this is crunch time, it's not looking good, it's a shrinking pond. Basically, these guys are getting outsourced and everything by probably what's an AI system, and they're being told it's an algorithm. Bullshit. And the investment business persons doing the trading are basically just getting cut because they're no longer needed. It's basically industry-wide job axing sweep coinciding to shift automation, which slash staffing needs and spawn a new small generation of quantitative traders whose decisions are driven by mathematical models. It's all right here, folks. Here, let me show you. This is not anything... Oh, my bad. It's right here, folks. Basically replaced by an algorithm. The industry-wide job axing sweep coincides swift to automation, or basically a job axing sweep coincides with automation, which slash staffing needs spawns a new small generation of quantitative traders whose decisions are driven by mathematical models. In other words, these guys are only going to be there to basically make sure the algorithms work, and that's it. And the AI programs in the background don't do too much at once. Basically, these guys are servants to the computer systems. If the computer systems go haywire, they can't do shit about it because they don't have the staff. I guarantee you half of this is because, one, they're starting to notice shit. Like, the stuff that you and I can't see. And so when they're called, when their loyalty is questioned, they get cut. It's like, hey, how's Johnny doing? Johnny's getting there. Oh, yeah. What'd he do? Well, we had a high venture trade go through, 25,000 pieces at once. Did a little up, did a little down, and I caught him looking into it. Oh, shit. Yep. Well, what's going on with that? Well, I really don't want to say, Come on, man. You know it's your job if you don't say, all right, fine. Well, Johnny looked into it, and Johnny found out that the trade really didn't have an end person on it or a company associated. Oh, he's one of those types, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like that. Well, it's too bad. Johnny was a good guy. Well, you know what you gotta do, Tom. Alright, I'll tell Johnny on Monday. Alright, Tom. Good talking with you. And that would be that. I mean, this is just ridiculous, folks. Now, here's something I really want to show you. This is the currency trading taking a tumble. So, I've been basically, look at these numbers. So, I've basically been talking that the stock market's crashing, that the shipping industry is crashing, the economy is crashing. Well, it's crashing, they're downsizing. Any number of accurate terms is going to be what the powers that be want you to actually know. But judging by this graph, you know, from 2,500 down to nearly nothing in a little while. UK, North America, I'm sure it goes on and on. I'm not even going to read this other stuff because I want you guys to look into some of this. But there's a lot here, folks. This just goes on and on and on. I mean, this is only showing the United Kingdom and North America. I want to see a whole world view of this. And they're downsizing the traders. Why? Because they know.